Good morning, grasshoppers. Things are on fire today. They really are. What happened yesterday in my blitz rating after all? Eric, good morning. Let's just do our assessment. Gained one follower. We're on September 27th right now, but I played 56 blitz games. And I did lose rating points in the rapid. I was curious about that. 10 wins, 1 draw, 5 losses. Stuff like that is happening. Very much certain stuff like that is happening. I will be in Trinidad tomorrow. Kingslayer Sloan, I hope, will be able to do our broadcast. I am looking to see if he can. Oh, let's get back to our tournament. Let's watch Eric playing Chakotay. So the incident that happened on Sunday where I accidentally reported someone for cheating, based on discussing Hans Niemann, right? Discussing Hans Niemann. So on my socials, I discussed this. Once the seed is planted that an opponent can be cheating, you cannot shake it. You have to absolutely believe in yourself and the integrity of the game and the integrity of the server to catch them. So on Sunday, I'm discussing this. The seed is planted, and I faltered. Honestly, I did. I faltered. I believe the seed was planted while discussing Hans Niemann cheating. And the next thing I know, I'm reporting an opponent for cheating. He was instantly closed. His account was instantly closed. He was instantly banned. And as a result, I feel terrible. Absolutely terrible. I don't think he was cheating. I think I had that in my head. He was behaving suspiciously, but he was just thinking about a normal sequence of moves. Everybody does want to beat me. Everybody does play a better game against me. This is a very common occurrence for people to play a good game against me. And I should not be surprised when it does happen.
Check.
No, you wanted to play bishop e2 first, or bishop d3. Alright, well obviously you're winning anyway, so the transposition to the winning endgame was key. Good job, Eric. I'm assuming that we're on Eric's side. This is no longer white on the bottom. So as a result, Ponderov was banned. And we're going to check on Ponderov to see if he has had his account restored. His account should be restored. I literally tainted his reputation because not only did I hang my queen, but my opponent didn't take it and thought for a very long time and played another move instead. So the suspicious behavior that I considered there was the fact that anybody else would have taken the free queen. But he thought very strangely in that very moment. No, you had bishop. Oh, you didn't have bishop. Now you have bishop takes. And now we are no longer winning. But we can try. No, you had to play king f5. You don't want to drive his king to a better square. We cannot trade off these pieces. We cannot have our bishop tied passively to the pawn. Alright, Eric, we're going to work on endgames today.
Check.
The same. We might actually survive this. Wow. Baby, The opponent, as FIDE Master Arpad Ilo once said to me in person. He taught at the University of Wisconsin, I believe. FIDE Master Arpad Ilo said to me once, the player with the knight should have his brain removed. It wouldn't make any difference in his play. That's very harsh in this case, but that was a true statement from
Ready.
Nico. How are you? That was a true statement from meeting Master Arpad Ilo in Wisconsin in 1989?
Time is running out.
1990? Alright, so now I get Master Chakotay. And we're working on B3 now. One B3 is the order of the day. It gives you an initiative. I'm not sure what my opponent can do about it. Well, alright. If you're not going to defend the pawn, then I'm going to take it. And I'm going to simplify and ruin your day on that side as well.
Just a kiss on your lips in the moonlight. Just a touch of the fire burning so bright. No, I don't wanna mess this thing up. I don't wanna push too far. Just a shot in the dark that you just might be the one I've been waiting for.
Can I play it this way?
So baby, I'm alright. Just a kiss,
Good night. What is he doing? Does he really have that? I get to attack as well, by the way. Felt so real. Just a kiss. Now, how do I want to go about this? I don't want to melt too hard. Shocker. Yeah, you did win that one at least. That's all that counts. We're going to keep up the pressure. He has everything tied down to that particular square. Oh no, did I really do that? Yeah, it's a bummer. I'm gonna have to try. I blundered. But don't worry. I won't be reporting my opponent for cheating. I won't be reporting my opponent for cheating. You know what? I'm going to stop this one in my tracks before I get upset. So yes, I am gravely and sadly disappointed in my behavior on Sunday that I let the seed of my opponent cheating enter my mind. Were you here for that, Nico? Eric? Oh, incredible. But I did address it on Sunday, and I will address it further, that if you start to think that your opponent is cheating, it is the equivalent of paranoia.
Every day waiting for you, darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000.
I should retweet my retweet. Please check out. But why does it matter? Because he was winning the tournament, and I carry great responsibility as a streamer. And I literally... No, it does matter, because the moment you start thinking that your opponent is cheating, you play worse. I was wrong to think that he was cheating without checking the game myself before I did it. Basically, we're discussing the cheating scandal. My opponent's thinking and time allocation is awkward. He's behaving responsibility. And he came online immediately afterwards and says, dude, what happened? And I looked at the game with him, and he was absolutely correct. He played really poorly during the game, and I played poorly during the game. And I was chatting away on stream, and I reported him for cheating, and his account was instantly closed. All of his results were reversed. It was really terrible, in fact. So, for example, we'll go back to that tournament. It was the very last Rapid tournament. So, if you want to find him, he's now on page 2, maybe page 3. He's relegated to page 3, right? Ponderov. So every game's result was reversed. He literally had won. He literally had won like 6 out of 7 against me. He won that game. Actually, the results should still be up here. No, they're not going to show that way. But he won the second to last. He drew that game. He won that game. He won that game against the 1600. No great shakes. Contadaluna beat him. And Contadaluna was here for it. Then he drew. And he won the first game. So he had, out of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games before he played me, he was 5-2, and then he's 6-2. Probably leading the tournament. But I literally hung my queen to a hallucination, and then he didn't take my queen instantly like anyone else would. Instead, he thought for approximately an equal amount of time that I thought he'd thought about the previous move, and played an in-between move that was much, much stronger, and then he took my queen. So I was like, that's weird. Any human person would take the free queen when the opponent blunders, not look for a stronger move. Especially for, the 10 to 20 seconds that it takes to look for a stronger move. And I was wrong. He came on, he argued his point, I believe him, I told him how to go through the repeal process. And I can only hope that he does it to a certain extent.
And anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you.
So, for the most part,
And I will swallow my pride. You're the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye.
say something, I'm giving up on you. So yes, the Hans Niemann scandal. It pollutes your mind. It really does. The cheating is paranoia on Magnus's part. Honestly, that's exactly what it is. It's paranoia on Magnus's part. Good morning, Chess Kid. Wow, I lose a game and I get Chess Kid?
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
What? Is knight f3 really the new move?
Something, I'm giving up on you.
Let's see what he does. Can I do this? I don't know if I can do this, but we'll try. We're going to try for our minority attack. We are going to try for our minority attack, booby. And we are going to go for more. Oh no! And I am completely busted, right? Takes, Sonora. I just lost a pizza? He's not going to defend. There's no way he's going to defend that pawn. He's going to bring out more attackers. And I expected him to play knight e5. What is up with that? How do I go after him here? What in the world? Oh, because I'm down a piece. He should do that move. Absolutely, he should do that move.
Check.
And should he do that move as well? Wow. That's craziness. Good move. Good move. Chess Kid is a good player. Good game. So now imagine that I thought my opponent was cheating, right? I know, right? It does not seem unnatural to give a check first. I agree with you. But remember, I was polluted in my thinking already. You're absolutely correct that he looked for a check. It was the amount of time that he took for the check. I don't know if you can see the amount of time that he took, because I'm discussing the cheating scandal on stream, and he's taking 10 or 20 seconds to deliver the check and then take the queen. Like, he's alternating. So I would like to try to get his account back if he wasn't cheating. Now, it's possible that he has had other people report him in the past, and therein lies the tale. So perhaps my reporting him was the third incident, you know? Like, if 3 people report someone for cheating, no, I mean, when it's all prep, it's like playing your favorite opening to a certain extent. But remember, Hans Niemann is extremely arrogant. And Hans Niemann believes that he... Thank you for checking. For me, with my queen hanging, it was an inordinate amount of time. But if you have an engine running on your phone while you are playing, it takes nothing to make the move on the board, have the player make the move, and then check it, every single move. So as Alex Fishbein says in the Perpetual Chess podcast, even a beginner can be tempted to do such a thing. So yeah, check out the Perpetual Chess podcast, especially the GM Alex Fishbein interview on the Hans Niemann cheating scandal and the subsequent Greg Shahade interview. I think it's Shahade and Alex Fishbein, and then you have Agard commenting before that one, and actually the last couple of Perpetual Chess podcasts, and then you have a very good friend of mine and a wonderful person, Gregory Kaidanov, who actually, as it turns out, uses my teaching methods, but not the same way that I use them. I wouldn't even call them my teaching methods anymore, because apparently they originate from Nyzhnyk, and apparently, personally, I believe they originate from Lipnitsky. Lipnitsky had the Chessable cycle program in the 1930s. He believed that you give a student a series of exercises and then you give the student the same exercises again. Now, of course, this is partly laziness on my part way back when as well, and I believe it was partly laziness on Lipnitsky's part, because after all, you only have so much material and therefore you have to go over it again and again. And Nicholas Natirlis, I just found him on Twitter, so I'm going to be actually working the death out of this book, Playing the French. I don't know if Natirlis has any other books. He has a book on E5, so I might be playing E5, Nicholas Natirlis, and Agard. Produced this book by Quality Chess, which is an amazing publication. I tell you, it's just so amazing. What? So here we are. Did I get a full point buy? I'm playing so poorly that I've gotten a full point buy 2 days in a row, I think. It's terrible. But on average, you really do have to be in a different mindset. I really would love to reach 190 on YouTube. If you've not already subscribed, please do. Please check out Kingslayer Sloan. He will be doing this stream tomorrow morning as I'm flying to Trinidad for my sister-in-law's funeral. I assume that's the proper term, sister-in-law. I don't know how long I'll be in Trinidad, but I have to also put in for the time off request for tomorrow. Good morning, Matt Physicist. Were you here on Sunday when I banned the player? I just posted it in my socials. You know what? I have an idea, Matt Physicist. You know how I said that I'm all backed up and you asked me who I wanted to do? I'm just going to dedicate a study stream to you. So basically, I'm going to change the wording on that you will get a dedicated study stream. It means that basically I'm going to put your name in the title. When people give 5 gifted subs, you're going to get a dedicated study stream. And that way I can take off the text. You're basically going to get your own dedicated study stream. I may or may not be able to discuss it with you at the time because there's something I might want to do. Basically because I'm so far behind. And I apologize to you, Matt Physicist, because I know you gifted those 5 lovely subs. Although Pegasus is out of control. Pegasus actually turned my sub goal over. Is this true? Let me check my subs. 1 second here. Wait a minute, somebody gifted 5 subs. You were the last one to gift 5 subs. Exactly. Thank you so much. You think? Thank you, Nico, for looking into it for me, by the way. 3 times more wins than losses. He claims and he said that he is a master. He was playing casual games, basically. I do know that when people play unrated games online, you're right, it doesn't matter. Let me check mine while I'm at it. I have not actually considered that possibility. Well, let's see here. It was rapid, right? Total games, rated games, tournament games. Yeah, I have a 3-to-1 ratio as well. And that includes simul games where I lose a lot. I lose half. 3 times, thank you. No, it's roughly, yeah, 2/3 wins. 2/3 of winning. So now let's check the blitz. I've never actually looked at this until Nico brought it up. 2/3 again here. And because of my strength, now of course this is a COVID created account, by the way. I had an account prior to COVID and I couldn't figure out what email I used. I had an account prior to COVID. I had no idea how to get into it. I wasn't even sure which email account it was. And so I had created one briefly called Chess Girls Foundation because I had a nonprofit Chess Girls Foundation account. Let me just see what the, is it ELO? What is the command, the SkakiBot command for, hold the phone here. Let me just look up Chess Girls Foundation. Yeah, this was an account that I had created in 2017. I would like to refresh it. It is not a not-for-profit, but it would go toward girls' chess. And I should rejuvenate this account. What do you think? I do believe that I can figure out the email for this one. So I do have an alt account if I wanted to have a question mark across the board. Look at that. No ratings whatsoever. Is that crazy or what? I didn't create any clubs. I was such a noob. Mad physicist. I am so happy you're here. Thank you for the gifted subs. But yes, you were the last inspiration to solve my problem, so I am eternally thankful. Absolutely eternally thankful. Dedicated study stream. And that way, I can do the dedicated study stream at any moment. Let's just say when you appear. Yeah, unfortunately for me to ask you what you want, and then I actually did all this work on Tiger Hilar Person's games, right? Like, someone requests Tiger Hilar Person, I have to go and I have to study the games, I have to choose the games, I do hours of work outside of the 2.5 hour study stream. And then I used all of that time, and our coup with a big upset. Yes, Mr. Ryzev. Where's Ryzev this morning? Ryzev is Anarku's son. They are both from Turkey, yes. No, he's not a bad player. Anarku is not a bad player. Give you stronger. Step by. Queen to b5. No, queen to b5 and then go in. But this is the fastest way. No, bishop c8 was the fastest way. Good job. I know he was sweating it that he might stalemate. And I know Anarku, and I know everyone in this chat, so those of you who struggle with the move, we are, and I'm very thankful for all of you as a community. Really? You need to learn everything and anything. Then I should put you down for an online collaboration for a lesson. Alright, what am I going to do with him? I'm going to give him e3. e3 and e6. I changed my mind. I changed my mind on the first move. I'm playing e3 and e6 as white and as black. From London to Saigon, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We will fly above the sky. I'm just going to castle You know what? I'm going to ruin his pawns while I'm at it. Then I'm going to castle. And now I'm going to expand in the center. Hopefully it doesn't go after my e3 pawn when I'm least paying attention. So I also learned that whistling increases oxygen flow, alleviates tension, and in general makes people much happier. Flying from town to town, from London to Saigon. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. Bum ba da 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 dum ba da 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 dum bum ba da 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 dum ba da 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 dum. Uh-oh. Now do we get what we want? I have to push him back first. Make my day. Yeah. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, really? You're going to do that to me? Alright. Well, I like the crippled pawns, so therefore I'm going to just say thank you very much. And now he has a very difficult decision on whether or not to allow this or not allow this. That is the question. Oh no! I didn't realize that he had that attack. Oh no! He has that attack. Arakido! Beast mode! Going after me like crazy. I have to do my Christopher Walken. How am I going to ever outplay him? Am I going to just lose every game in this tournament except for my full point buy? What do we think, folks? What do we think? Can I lose every single game or what? Well, at least I'm no longer down a pawn. Thankfully, I'm no longer down a pawn. What can we do here? All right. Yeah, I'm about to be devastated, aren't I? I am about to be devastated. I have very little choice in the matter.
Standing on the edge of a cliff, realize there must be
Fortunately,
more to life than this. Reaching for the stars,
check,
traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him, send me tonight. I run away.
it is unfortunate. Oh, I have to use that one. Uh-oh. Can I do this?
check, check,
Hey, cut that out. Cut that out. I am in such troubles.
check,
I am in such troubles, booby.
check,
But every now and then, a blind chicken finds a kernel of corn. Every now and then, he avoided the draw.
check, check. Victory.
Thank you, Eric, for your generosity. VBS. I like VBS better because BS is included in it. I like BS better. I know you did. I know you did. I definitely would have taken. I'm so sorry, Ericita, but I actually blundered the same way earlier and I threw away my game. So the 2.5 points even out for me. It just doesn't even out for you. But I think that you were in trouble in your bishop versus knight game. I don't think you should have won that game either. That was a rough one. Now, Matt Physicist, among others, I do have a full agenda, but I do want to come back for the dedicated study stream to Pegasus. I think you found me on Instagram, didn't you, Ali? I believe you found me. It's the same name, by the way. Please subscribe on YouTube. I would like to be at 90. You can always search for Master Chess Dojo. And everything comes up. It's out of control. I need to really increase my physical presence. What? I need to do Lyn. What was that, Eric? I want to thank everyone for being here. Please follow on the socials. Definitely. No, you can definitely check today's rants on Twitter. I was completely wrong. I am going to include the game link on Twitter that I reported as a false. And I'm very happy that Lee Chess believed me. Absolutely. Please check out the Perpetual Chess podcast as well. For more on the Hans Niemann controversy, the Alex Fishbein, who is a very good friend of mine, and Jacob Agard, who is not as much of a good friend of mine. Let me roll the ending credits for the Mad Physicist. Congrats to Lynn Albeza. Got it. Lynn Albeza won the tournament. 2-1 on Lynn. You can prep for him. We will look at Lynn's games later. That is true. I don't know where Lynn Albeza came from, but they have been a member of the dojo for a while, as it turns out. So anyway, cheers everyone. And thank you. I hope you are able to join the raid for Laura, who I've not seen before. We're going to get her followers up and we're going to incorporate her. Cheers and thank you everyone. Ciao. Thank you, Mad Physicist.
Master Chess Dojo, thank you for raiding. Miracle, as you see this, my streaming schedule. Welcome in. Ah, I see.
I'm anxious. Lately I've been going through changes. I'm having trouble
Yes.
acclimating.
Australian. I'm gonna take here. YouTube editor is Kiwi. Very similar accent. I think their E's sound like eyes, sound like our eyes, and their, oh my god, I've confused myself. The I's and the E's are swapped around, the way we say it. Oh no. Six fish. Yeah, this is a good time for this region. Huh. Why don't I just take the bishop? Like I see this, but that's not a problem, right? Taking Wednesdays off now? That's dedication. I'm trying to, I'm planning to stream for 4 days, and that's a lot for me. Kingslayer Sloan. I saw him in someone's chat earlier. Apparently his internet is bad and his camera didn't work or something, hence not streaming today or something like that. I don't know. I would need to move my king from that square. Because I don't know, that's pretty scary, right? But what do I know?
TikTok.
Yikes. Internet should... No, that's gonna be a, I don't know. Internet is a basic human right these days. Okay, so what if I scoot on over here, manually castle? Do you mean the pandemic ended many? Or the internet ended many? Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here. So I'm thinking this, but then there's this. Is that really a problem? Ah, I see. Oh, what if I just take this? Maybe not. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that. Oh no. Let's see what happens. Push. How do I do that? How do I punish him for that? Just bring my rook up, b6. Why is it not possible anymore? You said yesterday that you were... Yesterday? I don't know. You said at some point, oh, but I'm not very good at chess. Are you sure? Could we make it happen? Oop. Hello, Eric Kiddo. Welcome to chat. Give it a try. Okay, the alternative. No, this. I haven't tried it before. What is Crazy House? What if I push the pawn? There. Rook takes and then there's that. It's crazy. I guess it's all in the name. Will this work? I'm gonna try this. Oh. Oh yeah, true. But then, will that open this up? Right. We'll try it anyway. Thanks for following the Equalizer. Welcome to the stream. I have 193 followers. Maybe I can get to 200 tonight. Oh, and Multi, thank you for the follow. Yeah, nearly there. Thanks for following Fumomitsu. Who's on the t-shirt? And Eric Kiddo, thank you. It's Johnny Cash. Fair enough. I wore this t-shirt in Vegas and I was standing at a Starbucks and some guy comes up to me and he's just like, I'm a Johnny Cash impersonator, and then he just stood there and sang The Ring of Fire. You know that song? I don't know. Hey, I'm going to say this terribly wrong. How do I say your name? Pian Quan Gun. Twitch Insights. That tells you which ones are bots? Oh, cool. I'll look into that. It's good to know. Okay. You're a very well programmed bot. Or do I go here? You're not a bot? That's good to know. Once you think you're playing a bot or a cheater, you become a bit paranoid. Ah. Tell him to raid me. So I think he's just started streaming, right? Maybe we'll raid him. Yeah. Really good multitasker. So I can just take that, right? There are actually a few sus names. But I'm not going to call any of them out just in case they're real people. Chat numbers will be at 1,000 plus soon too. You got someone banned on Sunday and you were talking about the Hans Andor. Did you see Magnus's statement? Has that influenced your take on the situation at all? Oh, you were wrong. Why was the Magnus statement pretty silly? I thought it was fairly sensible. You're trying to get all of Australia to watch my channel. You. Someone has to act a certain way while beating you. No, I feel like you've got to trust the instincts of people who know best. Magnus is the best at what he does. He was calm. It wasn't that he was calm, it was that he wasn't paying attention.
Got a free night. I'm from Australia. Oh, okay. That's. How do you know? How do you know you were wrong? No. Do I actually have no one here at all? How do you get rid of bots? Yeah, go the Aussies. But like, is there a way that you can just not have to worry about them ever again? You know what I mean? Like, is there like a bot filter thing? What if they're actually real people though? You watch 4 Aussie chess streamers. Who are they? I watch Anastasia. Amanda Root. You root out all the bots. Wonders and wonders. Do it. Okay. 4 mistakes. Look at that later. Okay, I'm gonna go another one, and then maybe some puzzles. Do some puzzle rush. Good question. Thank you. Okay, I'm bored. Oh, okay. Interesting. At everyone in chat. There's a few that I see, like I was suspicious of. But because I have no idea. Imagine